Seems weird that they use a plain-ass normal name like Joshua and Estelle. And yet she's all Charizard. All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. Just get wrecked, bitch. What's wrong, Estelle? Sarah? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah? And I even made you jot down what you read in your bracelet notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine Eidos, I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know though, if you happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, the test will be a search conducted in Roland sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let your guard down, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tear Bomb, Monster Guide. Ow. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Sarah. We'll put to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Let's go, bitches. Wait a minute. There appears to be a recovery point over there, so should we use it for if our HP or EP become low? Oh. As a recovery point is approached, a boo-boo will show up. Well, let's rest up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Combat monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible. I mean, I saw that dude from a mile away. The conditions at the start of the battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is distant. Yeah, no shit. Attack an enemy, you may also use it to move. Did anyone ever actually use this with the mouse and stuff? I'm not entirely sure if it'd be better or worse. Move? Because I will say it is a little funky, the controls sometimes with the the Xbox controller. It's just like the face huggers from Alien. Go get it. Right. Ooh, chest. Double chests. Two chests. That's the kind of chest. I think it seems like I can say that word. Level 3. I didn't just level up. What kind of bullshit is this? Thomas the train engine. I've never seen such bullshit before. No. Butterflies. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Arts are effective against foes which are difficult to hit with a weapon, or those which physical attacks have little. Gotcha. But shoots a heavy stream. Yeah, shoots a heavy stream. Squirts water at them. Pew pew. You can. Wow. One shot. Wow. Got crisp onion. Ooh. Nice. Go around. Never mind, we can't go around. Still, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. Crafts have range limits, which can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage. The music's kind of weird. It's like when you step into a funky elevator. Oh. Hey, rat bastard.
Let's move out.
Hey Ryu, what you doing, man? What have you been up to lately? Ooh, chest. Open up. Reviving balm. Not as cool as I thought it was. Items. Crisp onion. Tastes muy delicioso. Recently got back into the salt mines. Salt mines? Which one's the salt mines? PUBG? The door is rusted and appears to be locked. Rusted. Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is, our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. 100? What? Oh hey, we're almost there. Thank goodness for that. Wow. Hint. These are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order once the CP gauge has reached 0. S-crafts, which will be used as S-brakes. Press the brake button to unleash an S-brake. I don't know what the hell the S button is. I don't even know what I just pressed there.
Here I come.
I like have to press down on the direction pad and then some other weird shit. Pow 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 pow. Wah, pow pow pow. I'm trying to interrupt and do the brake thingy again. Well, apparently that didn't fucking work. Bitch. She just hit Joshua in the head.
Piece of cake.
Get wrecked, scumbag. Alright, what are the controls? Are there any controls? Can't we save? We'll save first. Can I get... No. No controller configuration or anything like that. It's something super useful, and I barely know how the hell to use it. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? We made it this far. The rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allowed to an ally or a foe. Using S-brakes to ignore the battle order makes it easy to jump in and strip an enemy. Okay, that sounds weird and complicated. Battle order bonus. These icons indicate the bonus is allotted to the battle order. If a bonus is... Maybe it would just be better to use this if that's the weird case. Maybe? Let's try for this fight. So we're going to attack this one. Then we're going to jump ahead here.
Let's do this.
That. Yoink! Got him. Don't. Oh no. Oh no. You sons of bitches. You got me. You tricked me good. Kill it. Can I not see like the HP that the things have? Oh no. We've screwed up the order. Now they're all healing up. Heals 200. That's a lot. I can't quite use that right now. Oh, there it is. It's just, it's weird because your UI is this, but then theirs is all something different. But yeah. I don't know, I feel like in combat the mouse is actually better in some weird aspect. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Craft. Morale. Not what I wanted. Basically, all I can do is just sit here and take a hit like a bitch. Ah. Oh no. You are definitely going to attack that thing. What was that round time bonus? Turn bonus? Oh, tear. Duh, that's what I should have been doing. I'm an idiot. Come on, level up. Come on, no level there? How am I gonna finish the tutorial mission without leveling up? Found small boxes. That's weird. There's only a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but two is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. Pretty sure looking out inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail from the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua. I just can't help myself. You absolutely have to know what's inside. Why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright, alright. Yeah, we need to focus on getting to a restore point. So how's this game so far? I mean, it's fun. I mean, we're all of like an hour into it. This is still basically the tutorial mission. Learning it. But it's come highly reviewed and recommended from Nash and Nolfi. I kind of wanted something a little old school JRPG like the try again, so figured why not. And it's on sale right now on Steam anyways. I believe this one's $10, so it's not a bad bargain. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. Figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what are those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now. Let's get back to work. What was that game you were playing a few weeks ago, Ryu? That was like an old school sort of JRPG. Ah, shit. I know I've seen it played before. It's gonna bug me. But how did you like that one? Because I was lurking on a few of your streams and I was quite curious about it. Seriously? Didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day ever going to be over? Oh well, no sense of giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. Seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Turn it in. Report. Sorry, I'm not reading that stuff just because it's pure filler nonsense. Grandia? Was it Grandia? Anyway, let's see. I don't know why I'm randomly speaking Korean. Not even good Korean, I'm just counting the 1, 2, 3. No, not Grandia, it was before that. But you're playing Grandia? I was checking this out the other day. Are you doing the HD remaster as well? I can't remember what the hell you're playing. Do 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 do. YouTube.com, not YouTube. Twitch.tv/Luigi. Luigi. Crosscode. That's what it was. Crosscode. Yeah. How did you like that one in the end? Like, that one's not that old. It's just a few years if that, but it's meant to be like an old school sort of vibe to it with interesting things. It's great. I thought so. I forget who else I knew that had played that game, because I've always been curious about it. You're still not finished? Yeah, because it's got a lot of like interesting sort of puzzles and mechanics. Because I remember watching you like shooting stuff around and bouncing your shot off walls, and that's how the puzzle was done. It was just stuff like that. Like, it's a very interesting game. It's very neat. If you've passed your qualification exam, then there's one thing left to do. When you want to report that you finished a job, please select the report option. Report. Hell yeah. Good job, you two. Seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate points which are known as bracer points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be rewarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a junior bracer starts at 9 and you go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you receive will be recorded in your bracer notebooks, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left now is to finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina. And sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Sarah involved the whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. Aren't those the boxes, the ones? Blah, blah, blah. In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look to see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Pins. Oh, emblems. Lame. This crest is... So does this mean that we're... janitors? Estelle Bright. Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. And salute. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So, I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Ma! Look at us now, world. We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed-up work that needs my attention. We understand. We have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Skura, I just want to say thanks. Likewise. I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. AKA, they banged. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Sarazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers. Right. Get the fuck out! First we gotta go buy the newspaper for him. Oh, cutscene. Hurry up and come home. Come on. Wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great. It's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? What's with the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's something that is better tasting milk and liberal than the milk that comes from the Purzel farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers. More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. I like that smart aleck and some little brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. That means no little kids who are going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. Oh, a love interest. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Bitch is dumb as doornails. Was it this one? Arms and guards, guards and arms, talk. Good afternoon. That emblem on your chest means I shouldn't have expected anything less from Cassius, kids. But we're still in bracers and training. I see. But, well, I think you're going to have to give up your part-time job here sooner or later. Yes, I'm really sorry about that. Don't sweat it. I knew it'd happen eventually when I hired you on. It's a shame, though. There's hardly anyone out there with as good an eye for weapons as you. But that's the path you've chosen. So get out there and show us what you're made of. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get broke. First, we gotta buy Dad's paper. Was it this one? Oh, yeah, general goods. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers? You bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. By the way, Mr. Rinnan, did the liberal news come in? Yeah, it came in a little afternoon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then. That comes to 100 mira, please. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? It sure does. Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They've even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. A free sample item received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Ooh, a recipe book. What's this supposed to be for? There's tons of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free, assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Yeah, eat this cookie, little girl. Nothing creepy about that. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, bud? How the hell have you been? Or heck. Well, I made it the personal rule to never turn down sweets. Learned maple cookie. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food and learn the recipe. To learn the recipe is as simple as that. What are we, like geniuses? As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across. So like all these onions. TTRK7? What? Just shove all the onions in your mouth. What could go wrong? It'll make the wife happy. Yeah, how are you doing, Jesse? Hold on, TTRK7. Oh, okay. I thought it was like some game. I'm literally sitting here trying to figure out what it could be. How you guys doing today? How was church and stuff? Delete. Ignored. Not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I've never seemed to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Just playing PoE? Dude, it's a shame, but I almost forgot what the league was. So I didn't really play it that much early on. I was still thinking it was like the Legion or whatever. Whatever that last one was called. It took me a while to realize it was still Blight. There you go. Today my neck and upper back. Bottom shoulder hurt really bad. Oh, that sucks. What do I think about D4? I'll play it for sure. I'm hesitant to get excited about it. I think it'll be fun to play. Oh no, I'll definitely play it to start off. I mean, that's for sure. It will be a good game no matter how you look at it. If nothing else, the story and all that, just to play it will be fun. But whether or not I think it's going to like do better than Diablo 3 or PoE, that's why I hesitated. I genuinely don't know. I got a buddy that's at BlizzCon right now, and I guess they have it on like a demo stations there, and he said it's actually been pretty cool. He was playing as the druid. The druid class looks really interesting to me. So that's probably what I'll be playing and see. I assume there'll probably be more classes announced. They only have 3. That seems weird. Druid, sorceress, and warrior, barbarian. There's gotta be more than that. You gotta at least have something that shoots arrows, like, I would think. Yeah, the druid is just interesting because we've never really seen a druid class in any of those types of games before. It's not that I can remember. Maybe in Diablo 2, but I hate to admit it, but I never played much Diablo 2 after 2001. All right, yeah, I thought there was something about a druid in D2, but I didn't really play it much. I was too busy going to war and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to college at that point. Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two? Oh, it's the wrong... I gotta get my voices right. Oh, hi, Aina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Oh, those little jackasses. Did they get hurt going to their secret base? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. That's their secret tower base? You morons. You mean the Tower of Espalas? Isn't that place supposed to be breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sarazard is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Josh and I will go after them and bring them back. You know it's weird reading this much? Making me hungry. And I had a fairly big lunch too. Oh, my stomach's like rumble, rumble, rumble. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. What will you start with? I mean, if there's another class that comes out that looks cool, I'll roll with that to start. But since I never played as a druid, to me it's all brand new. But none of you guys are WoW people, or else I'd ask what you thought about Shadowlands. I thought it looked kind of cool. I'll go back to it. I'll get tricked again by Blizzard one more time and pray for a good WoW expansion. I was more stoked about that. I wasn't expecting another expansion so soon. Yeah, what was weird, Kyle, is when I was watching it, I mean, you can actually, like, if you check back the VODs like a day or two ago, we were watching it on stream, and I was commenting like, oh, that's a PoE attack. Like some of the barbarian ones, some of them looked very much like attacks taken straight from PoE. I was like, okay. And it's ones that look like the earthquake, whatever, earth smash, earth bang. Yeah, okay, so you know the one I'm talking about. There was one where he smashed down on the ground and it broke out into the triangle or whatever, the cone. I was like, what? It's a blatant rip off. As long as they make the barbarian, yeah, as long as they make the barbarian more interesting than Diablo 3. The annoying thing about the barbarian in Diablo 3 was just everyone basically had to play a cyclone. You just, the whirling bird build. That was it. That was my biggest problem with D3, was that there was no real variety in the playstyles. So I'm hoping that is addressed in 4. Whirlwind, yeah, whatever it was called. It was annoying. It just got stale. I mean, D3 was fun when it first came out. I played it quite a bit. My wife and I actually played quite a bit, but then it eventually just kind of it ran its course and didn't do anything new. And dirty rat, dirty rat, dirty rat. Maple. All right. What is this? This game's control scheme is weird. Why do I have two dirty rats? I think I killed them? I don't know. I got two moths as well. And that's the exact same. At least that's item juicy bone curative more. It's a not efficient bestiary if it's like that. Yeah. Ragnarok Online? I could see that. I never played Ragnarok, but I know what you're talking about. I feel like these graphics are a bit like what Octopath Traveler does as well. And Octopath Traveler to me looks gorgeous. As a kid from the 90s playing Final Fantasy 3 and 6, whatever you want to call them. Final Fantasy 9, like this looks pretty to me. And like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it looks well on my PC as well. For it being a PSP game originally, imported over to Steam, looks pretty good on 1080p. A lot of times it seems like when stuff gets ported from old stuff, they do a crap job at just upscaling the resolution and everything. I mean, it's a little blur. I wouldn't say blurry, but you can tell it's a little stretched in some spots, like pixelation and stuff, but nothing terrible. Did I see the Medieval remake? I did not. I never played Medieval. What is this? Luscious chocolate skin, captivating ruby eyes. Cerazart's quite the exotic beauty. Wait, she had chocolate skin? Wait, what? He's lusting over Sarah. I will continue to butcher her name. Looks great. I'll have to check it out. I always heard good things about the Medieval series. Or is it just the one? I can't remember. Alright, so I don't think I was supposed to come this way. Yeah, but I've got just too many games on my books. Like 2020 is basically already booked for the whole year, just about. There was two? Okay, I thought there was more than one. Because if I do a lot of RPGs and continue to kind of do that, my schedule is literally booked until like next fall, just about. And that's just playing mostly old stuff like this and getting caught up on franchises I'd never heard of. Oh, he's too clever. Tried to get from behind. Ooh, actually a little bit tougher. Grandia HD Remastered Steam. I saw that because when you mentioned Grandia, I was like, that sounds familiar, but it looks... I don't know if I'd be able to play Grandia. It almost looks still very, very dated. Oh no. You didn't kill it. We're in trouble. Pretty much the same graphics, just not pixelated. Yeah, well, it's very, I wouldn't necessarily say cartoony. It was, just kind of flat 2D graphics, right? Grandia, they also have HD, or the second one was HD remastered apparently. I think usually what comes down to it, it's not so much graphics for me, it's resolution. I have a hard time playing games in the old 4x3. Oh, okay, widescreen graphics, that's nice. Breath of Fire 3? Yeah. I would like something new from the Breath of Fire series to check out. I never got to play it before. Part of the problem is I missed a lot of games that were on like the PSP or old handhelds or like the PS2. So there were a lot of good RPGs that came out during that time frame that I just never got to check out. I'll add that to my wish list just to keep track of it. At this point, I've got Final Fantasy 15 I still want to do. We're going to do this, Witcher 3, Trails of Cold Steel. Eventually we'll be doing Bayonetta series. Last of Us eventually. I want to do Ni no Kuni 2, 1 remaster, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Berseria, possibly. Then we'll have Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I mean, that's just ridiculous amounts of games, and that's just pretty much all old stuff trying to catch up on and enjoy. So I'm never gonna be able to get caught up, not with my schedule. Are there secrets around here? This is like some old Final Fantasy stuff where I just have to click search on every place. Ooh, from behind. PS1, PS2. Yeah, but I feel like here in America, a lot of those games weren't released, or they were like real sleeper, hits. Or like I said, I'd never heard them, because I mean there was, after 2001 I didn't play a lot of video games until later in the decade because of military stuff and college and just trying to be a broke adult in my 20s. Closing in on you, bud. Flawless victory. Secret. Yeah, that I've heard of that one. I think I've watched someone play it a little bit. Might have been Nash. There's just so many of them. Dude, you gotta be like, you almost have to like dedicate yourself to nothing but JRPGs to be able to keep up with them like some of the people do. Like you have to essentially like anime and JRPG and sleep. Maybe that's what needs. That's how that starts. Because this game has, I think, 3 in the series, and each one runs about 50 to 60 hours. Cold Steel also has like 3, and it's coming out with like a 4th next year. 50 to 60 hours. I mean, you're talking about just right there alone 6 games I mentioned that are all pretty good. 300 hours of gameplay. And with my schedule, that's 6 months if I'm lucky. You just had a modded PS1. Oh yeah, you had one of those cool things. Yeah, that would have been nice. I didn't have anything like that. I think the PSP did a lot though, because the PSP you were able to, they not so much remastered, but they re-released I think a lot of the stuff from the PS2, and it made it more not acceptable. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Accessible. It made it more accessible to people. And let me know if this stream starts acting up. OBS is going red and going crazy, so it's about that time in the stream for it to lose its mind. It's not that I'm losing. I don't understand it. It's not that I'm dropping frames. It's actually that my KBS is spiking up. And Alright, so we want to go this way to find the boys. Boys, where are ya? Well, we'll fight everything. Because you gotta grind out these games. Because you're gonna be under-leveled and you're gonna be in a bad spot. What really puts me in a bad spot, though, is... Shit. She's down to 78. I might have to make sure I level her. Oh. Alright. That, legitimately hurt. How do we handle this? Do we heal? Nice. Alright, so that was that play. Eventually I'm gonna have to actually like think about this. At some point it will get tactical. I'll have to be smart about these fights. It's just instead of just busting in. Like maybe buffing people, not a bad idea. Actually healing could be useful. I kind of wish I could tell how much damage this would do. One thing I miss about games like Fire Emblem. Oh, and Fire Emblem. That's another one. Is I want to do another playthrough of Fire Emblem at some point. Do the Yellow House. Then at near the end of the year, do the third playthrough of the Red House. That's just too many RPGs. I guess we'll just move. Only thing that sucks about this game right now is the control is a little funky with the thumbsticks, or thumbs, whatever the hell you want to call them. Oh, you missed. That's the worst. Oh no. Oh, they're gonna kill us. Oh. Damn. You're gonna be sitting there for a while doing that too. Let's heal ourselves, I guess. Eventually. Pop, pop, pop. Oh no. Cancel. Oh no. Item. Yourself. That escalated quickly, didn't it? Hold on. We're gonna jump turns and be done with this. Should have used that a little bit ago. Bitches want to beat me up. I don't think so. Oh, so her staff actually gives her, looks like a range of 2 to attack. Nice thing is I don't have to worry about that stuff. It just kind of automatically does it. I need to... Whoops. I'm behind. You right, Mama? Right, attack. He has no other thing to do. I should be able to kill him right away. It sucks that the craft costs so much. Is it necessarily worthwhile? No, not that instance. Because he'll kill that. I hit. Then we're going back around to beat up on this poor thing. Oh, that staff actually backs them up. Kind of like that. No, it doesn't really matter because they can move
Go.
closer to you. But how have I still not leveled up? What sort of nonsense is this? Chest. Oh, cool. Tear ball. That's where we started. Just run past that one. Let's go find those idiots, Peter and Paul, or whatever their names are. Peter and Darren, Chad. It looks like we've come all the way to Esmelis Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail. Do you think they've wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. Looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. Search for chests? No. Could at least give me something. First floor. It's dark in here, Peter, Paul, and Mary. Pat. Pat was one of them. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? It really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats. Are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Doo. Wow, that was easy. First floor conquered. What are we gonna do? Somebody help! Run full speed. Rush in simultaneously. Let's go, Joshua. Right, I've got your back. See, we made a decision. You monsters go somewhere else. No, shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this. She said, suck on this, bitch. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too. Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. Protect all NPCs? Oh, screw that. They rushed in here. They made their decisions. Music is pretty catchy. Why does that kid get a bonus critical? What? Sepith up? Get some lame ass bonus. Yeah, they're both at 63. Oh, nuts. Back up. That could have been bad for business. Look at those two idiots are just running around like in circles. Keep reading that as tear instead of tier. Kind of funny because we were talking about those types of words at lunch today with the little one. Damn, it's buffering. It's probably my stream. For whatever reason, it's like shooting the bitrate way up high. I can't figure. Oh crap! I did the wrong thing. Shit, that was a waste. I can't tell if it's an OBS issue or if it's a ISP thing. I might need to try to maybe see if I can find an older version of OBS and like downgrade.
Alright, we're good to go.
Because my bit rate's all over the place right now. It's hard to explain. It's just become very unstable from my aspect. Here, let me take a look at Twitch Inspector. Twitch.tv. Yeah, I'm showing as